and njengoba sekhona ne end of the day umntana wakhe ngeke azamlahle
ngichaze isaqala ngicela ungilalele ngichaze isaqala ngumakoti ku right akabele nabantu bakubo ke at least
but umntana wakhe
hayi angimfuni mina
am separate kanjani umntana wakhe
angimfuni mina mas
for health reasons.
Welcome to another episode of Sisazokhuluma. Once again, I'm your host Mduduzi Shabangu. Thank you once again. Ukuthi namhlanje siphinde sihlangane futhi sizokhuluma another topic for a day or for a week. Yazi thina nje sihlezi sikhuluma, sihlezi kuneyindaba. Each and every time ngihambi ngingedwa. Njoba ubona nje nginama guest noma ngathi ngine team engihlezi ngihamba nginayo hlezi sikhuluma and into sesikhuluma uma ngakunotice kahle asikhulumi nje just for the sake of ukuthi siyakhuluma zinama facts ukulalela even nama previous episodes uzothola ukuthi zinama facts zonke izinto esisikhulumayo. You are not wasting your time ngalawo manje nje ngithi hlala qhubeka bukela mina ngiyakubingelela kodwa ke ngithi angithanda ukuthi ngibabize ngamagama each and every time ngiyawabheda kanti le crew yami le inalento yokuthi ishintsha amagama ngizolo ngithi mina umuntu uzibani kanti usewuzibani so ababingelele bazisho bona bangobani yasibona ukuthi safana yina amagama
Okay, igama lami Tetso.
Yeah, safana. Okay, Tetso.
hello hi kitidi
Okay, TD.
Mindlo.
Esikhaleni sesiwina manje. Thank you guys. Yeah, ukuthi nifike nibe khona. Ke sizokhuluma nje. Ayasikhuluma na topic. Co-parenting. Ngikhuluma nama parents namhlanje kumnandi. Ayasikhuluma nge-co-parenting. Ngesikhuluma nje ukuthi ke step father yini or ke step mother yini langa nje yabona kulama relationship. Yazi why ne uma ungabheka before nje like esikhula beyingekho like kakhulu lento yoba yama stepfather stepmother. These days siphila esikhathini la khona ngifike at my younger age ngithole ugeli ngibe nabantwana abayi2 naye along the way sihlukane mahlukana nogeli ngimshaya nabantwana abayi2 engihlangana naye nabantwana abayi2 maybe 3 engiyohlangana naye mangifika kuye lo esengihlangana naye siphinde futhi sibe nomntwana and amazingly kusenzeka futhi uthola naye ngiphinde ngimshiye mhlambe ngicina senginabayi4 like my question ukuthi nje vele siphila esikhathini hlangahlangene nje ihlakantsuke basho kanjalo hlangahlangene into ebingekho before ga step father and guys ga step mother yini like isiphila the real life or isiphila fake what's happening like asikhuluma nje nge-co-parenting
MTU I remember uthi wena ukhulele emaplazini
yeah
so emaplazini
KZN mfana senquthu lo
basically emaplazini vela ayikho lento ye-co-parenting or yayikhona kwakufihlwa njengabantu abadala
yazi bekwenzakalani ne bekunalokho ukuthi uma ngabe umama ebenomntwana eli lese uzoshada ke kwaShabangu mangabe ezoshada umntwana wakhe usala nomalume shuthi usala nobhuti wakhe
ekhaya
ubhuti wakhe ozokhulisa lo mntwana khosi uzalelwe ekhaya yena uhamba A1 eUganda eyoba nabantwana bale family leyo
ngiyacabanga ukuthi we beg to differ from our cultures
okay
from namonke huletsenteng nakudiswe ke stepmother sakhe and
stepmother
stepmother
okay
ebhlungu ukuthi stepmother kodwa umfazi oqala kababam in that way you understand ubabam bekacheat noma mama wayenza thina wenza ubhuti wami ngaba khona ke nami ngaphikwa somehow mara ngavuka ngifana naye ubabam nge-higher grade ungidlula ubhuti wami ngoba ibhlungu mayifika lapha mayifika lapha yabhlungu kakhulu kodwa And then the way situation engayazi yabazali ke because bekwe yabazali ngithi asiyazi iphelele kahle ngizama ukhayela athi indaba ye co-parenting ne step parenting ukuthi dala yaba khona in a way sikhulela phansi kwalo ya mama lo ya
okay
kwazi ukuthi sithina singabantwana bakamakhwapheni you understand asingabantwana abakhe singabantwana bakamakhwapheni. You understand? So instead of ukuthi mistreat azange simistreat mina I would be lying mangamkhuluma kabi mama.
Clarify le mawuthi ngabantwana bakamakhwapheni it's like yena ubelokho ekhona and then ubaba wakho
baba mbushadile
wathola nina ngaphandle
but yena ulokho ngicela ukuchazela kahle kahle ukuthi kwenzakalani. Angithi akhumula ngesikhathi ama riots eKZN la mazulu biwalo
okay
kulwa kakhulu abantu babalwisa king isho babulala abantwana besilisa na Zulu nation of some sort kulwa kanjalo kunale chaos beyenzakala kakhulu.
Angikhumbuli kahle ke leyo part but ngikhumbula nje issue ye ANC ne AFP kubulawana
bekubulawana or bekune drama ngazi because I was younger than that
okay
and on that time but all I know from the way my dad explained ukuthi sifike kanjani eFree State sisuke from KZN due to ama riots and everything and then from KZN to Free State. Free State is the nearest place you understand so wathola indlu lapho wathenga indlu nemfuyo yakhe wayisa lapho because the nearest place you understand so already before mina thina siba khona already besiba movile ba shiftile from KZN to Free State
okay
you understand so my dad begeza ngapha khabo baba mkusisinawana you understand so mageza ngapha I think wahlangana no mama mi somehow they wahlangana no mama ngakhona but already ushadile unomuzi unabantwana
okay
you understand so kwayenzeka thina ke
okay
saba khona and then my mother dumped us khabo babam
okay
washiya khona wanyamalala mina ngimazi mama ngimazi singina 16 mama so ukukhula kwethu sikhula under umamam and I'm even proud to say she's my mother ngikhuluma ngeconfidence masankwela ke mme wa ka
ukhulisile
so rita re fitla ka mole ba re tlosa ka mo ra Free State ga lo hulela Free State hanyana you understand due to abo auntie abafuni yabona I chaos eyenzakala endlini yabo mama o auntie ubani ini wasithatha umama wathi abantwana bomuntu wami laba aye bazosokola ngiphila ngisebenza
okay
wasisusa la wasithatha wayesikhulisa usisi wami akathi makagqoka ijoki bengigqoka ijoki mina makathengela usisi wami ini ngazo sikhathi iwulwethi bekuyistory esikhulu kakhulu mama sikhuluma abonarji laba bangakabi khona makukhulunywa ngewulwethi neEdgars bowazi ukuthi ugqoka kakhulu futhi and besigqoka khona you understand kakhulu you understand though we were kids and we grew up ukuthi nomuntu angakuchika kakhulu and you'd feel ngathi kusuma mama lo that's why ngiphatha kanje but at the end of the day masokhulile that's when you realize ukuthi bekangifundisa impilo niki direction now that I'm a parent you understand but before I didn't understand that so into engizamuyisho ukuthi co-parenting ayiqali actually not co-parenting ukuba i stepmother in a person in a way ayiqali manje
into
dali khona you understand because kuba omunye umuntu you understand esikhathini samanje I don't think that would have been done
like
umntana wami kamakhapheni ngimkhulise
ake singene lesikhathi samanje because isona ngisifuna kakhulu vele
angeke
lesamanje
ithi ngikutshele ke mina baba ngathi ngiyashada nayiringi iqola umuntu hawubandla menze ngaphandle kube wakho ngicela ungamfaki endlini akahlale ngaphandle wakho nabazali bakho nefamily yakho angifanga imfundo mina
but wena futhi ukhuliswe impela I step mother wena kumele ngabe understand kangcono ke
ngizokutshela iqiniso angeke and I've got my reasons why angeke.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
when did you know that she's your stepmother?
Immediately when I grew up. Mase ngathi ngiyahlakanipha. I think I was about
how many years old?
10. And before 10 years because 10 years bese ngapha 40. That's when my rape ordeal and everything happened. I was younger actually when they explained because they were honest enough. Le mama the way best close naye ngakhona.
Yeah.
She was honest in everything.
Bakutshela early khona.
You understand? Ukuthi bona nana, you've got your mother somewhere. I'm not your biological mother, but I love you.
Yeah.
As my child, because usisi wami kubisaphila. Mangavela la. Yawazi ama twins.
Nafana.
Kabuhlungu futhi.
The mother of the stepmother. Okay.
A second born is the stepmother Sam. Because we look like our dad. You understand? It's fine no babam. Okay, though min babam begangiphika sama mara ukusalayo. Ngila and I look like her and like nginji. You understand? So mara mina, honestly speaking, I don't mind the co-parenting because I do that as well with my kids. You understand?
Yeah,
with my kids, they've got abangafani.
Okay.
I've got 2 kids. 3 actually. Not even 2. 3. The first born at 13. The second born at 6. Last born at 5 months. Ne? Asiye go na 5 months. Asimiyeke lo angithi usasemncane. Sikhuluma ngalaba bayi2. Iyahluka co-parenting ke mayifika lapho. Lona 13 umzulu hardcore oyilongore udanda hated. You understand? So mina naye basically asikhulumi kakhulu because umntana sekamdala uyazikhulumela yena ukuthi ufunani akafunini kuba bakhe uyazivakasha ngama holiday ngizobe ngicamba manga ngiyakhohlwa nokuthi konje nginomntana na 13 because uyakubo uhlala khona full time.
Okay.
Ne?
Okay.
And then kube nalo ona 6. Lona 6 is co-parent akamnandi kanjani?
Like understand bonke labantwana.
Bona we understand ukuthi we parents. And when they say co-parenting, I think according to my understanding, a co-parenting it's when you guys sit together and raise a child.
On that note,
it's when you guys are together and raising a child.
On that note, lo guy onaye ke manje o understandayo bese banomntana outside ungamamkela yini?
No.
Okay.
I won't lie, ngithi akumelanga ngizame ukuziprove right maybe because of the camera or in but I won't.
Okay.
Fact yokuthi ushiftile wayolala ngistraight ngaphandle it means akangihloniphi. Aka respect health yami ngokuqala. Akahloniphi mina. Hamba uyolala phandle ku right. Hayi shem. Ngaphandle kunokuqinisa umndeni sometimes because sinokuxabana too much singayi Hawaii too much kube ne tension too much. Akayi ngaphandle ifuye ngaphandle kulungile. Angingazi akangadlali ngi straight.
But yena ukuthola unabantwana abayi2 waba understand. Okay ke sewenza mistake wathola omunye ke ngaphandle. Uyaba understand laba bakha abayi2.
No, it means akaba understand. Then it means akaba understand.
Cha uyaba understand.
Fact yokuthi khona kumenza ngaphandle
sekwenzakalile.
Yeah,
okay.
Actually the question maybe to further it right, the nicest thing is that, or the most unfortunate part is that you're the only female that could answer this question. We'll answer yes, but now on a female perspective, we'll only ask you. The question is that if, let's say, for an example, umtole anomtwana, it's acceptable.
Yes.
But if we can have a child outside ulibelukona, then it's not acceptable.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Your
it's
opinion. Your opinion. Your co-parenting.
Yeah. Let me then share my story. My story is quite different from yours. My situation is that I had 4 kids, 1 died, my last born died, and all these kids, the way they were born is like a movie. The first one was born 2014, the second one 2015, the third one 2016, the fourth one 2017. Now all these kids, the first one was my woman. Actually, the first one was a side chick.
Okay.
The second one was my woman. The third one was the side chick, the same mother.
Okay.
The fourth one was my woman. It means we had two.
Yeah.
That's fair and square. First borns were boys, second boys were girls.
Okay.
So that's what happened to my case. Now, with the situation of co-parenting, actually, to be honest, it needs us to reach a level where we improve our communication to our love levels. If we are loving each other for a relationship base, when we co-parent, we love each other as parents now, not as in a relationship, meaning that we understand each other that if, let's say, umama umntwana uhlala nomntwana, you must make sure somehow, it's my own opinion, you must make sure somehow you don't frustrate umama umntwana, because umama umntwana waba frustrated, the child will be frustrated, whether financially or otherwise. And I'm not saying otherwise, I mean that you must now, if umama umntwana are sexually frustrated, then you must then go and deal with the needs zakhe. But I'm just saying to make sure that treat her with high respect as umama umntwana. Understand? In despite ukuthi ushadile akashadanga ukudinile akakudinanga mawusalwa naye nisalwa, it means uthando lona lakaphili. Once you're still fighting, it means your love is not yet ended. It means usakuthanda or when usakuthanda. Once asakuthuka, it means usakuthanda.
Okay.
You don't fight what you don't love. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that you need to, as a guy, now I'm talking from a man's perspective. I don't know women, how do they deal with it? As a guy, you must understand that if you're a woman or a baby mama, please read my lips when I say this. If a baby mama asakulwisa, you must know that a baby mama sakuthanda. You still have feelings. It's just that there are certain things ongazenzi or whatever, or is in denial or kwenzakalani. But ma asakuthandi, uzokutreat her normal, like a normal person, and accept ukuthi
like a friend.
Anisajoli. Anisanamizwa for each other. But you have a diamond that you have created together. And you have a history that you had together. Understand? So that's exactly what is happening. Why asakulwisa or samlwisa? It means there's love there.
Unfinished business.
Yeah, there's unfinished business.
So manake ngifuna mhlamba ngikhetshanga ngaso. Ngifuna ukuthola le party. Uyababala abantwana bakho. Outside. Unkosikazi ngala outside again. Unkosikazi ngala.
Sure.
So unkosikazi uyabamkela laba abayi2 abangaphandle.
Maybe let me explain. Unkosikazi when we were discussing indaba, because indaba ukuthi ngibe nabantwana, it was not because of anything, but it was because of umama. Bese ngimdala, I think I was 29 to 30. So umama bekanenkinga ukuthi seems like uthanda abantwana bakasisi wakho lo washona. They were twins, so I love them with everything that I have. Understand? So bekabona ukuthi ngathi ngithanda abantwana too much, and I don't have a child at that age, and I was independent, bengispana grand, you know, 2 digits, I mean, you're making money. So everything was fine with me, but the only problem was ukuthi I don't have kids. So my mother had a problem with that, ukuthi mfethu I will die and then when unganabantwana. So I spoke no mama ukuthi hey mama, nkosikazi mina ngifuna abantwana. Nkosikazi nathi ufuna umshado fifo abantwana. So that was the debate until to the point that I found a text yaka nkosikazi akhuluma ne-ex yakhe ukuthi ufuna abantwana kuye, mina ngifuna abantwana kuye, yena ufuna abantwana ku-ex, because ex was a richer guy and whatever the situation might be. Then from that text I then didn't respond to her. I didn't even show ukuthi ngikwatile. Mina ngaya ke ngayenza umntwana straight outside. Ngaya ngayenza umntwana. Ngapana umuntu njengejuba, yazi ijuba ngoba lipanile 5 days yonke ngamvalela, ngadla ama fruits, sadla yonke into ekhona emhlabeni. Ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi kule 5 days umntwana fanele kaphume. You know, it was cruel, it was stupid, it was young, it was whatever, but that's the reality that happened. That's the first child uphume ngaphandle. And then when umama ke wasendlini athi uyakwata, ngamtshela istory ukuthi mina ngithole i-text efonini yakho ebonisa wena ucela umntwana le ngapha, ngiyamfuna ngapha, wena uthi hayi mina anginabo abantwana mako bafuna le. Then I realized ukuthi no, if ufuna ukuhamba hamba, kunonkinga, akuzochubeka nayo lo. naye walwa back ukuthi ungangishiyi whatever. So he had to go to fati indawo yakhe ukuthi okay, I understand ukuthi unomntana ngaphandle, I'll accept the child, but the issue was ukuthi please cannot leave me. Then naye walwa waba no boy naye.
Then kwaba no West 3 futhi umntana.
West 3 was hey West 3 umntana, I don't know what happened because even namanje it's a mystery, that thing, because it was a situation whereby mama ngaphandle, or let's say side chick maybe nomntwana, there was no complications, there was no whatsoever, there was love, bekuthandana until to the core, until to the last day. I mean, I'm this type of a guy with, when you are pregnant, if I can know that you are pregnant and you are saying is my child, I'll take care of you until the last day. Umntana zaphuma. Understand? Angithi manje umntana uzokhuliswa ubani ngale while you are pregnant ngiba closer now. More closer. I make sure ukuthi I feed umntwana, whether I'm a banana or whatever that is necessary for the mother to enjoy. Understand? The way ngithanda abantwana bami ngakhona, ngibathanda babasebavele, ngibathanda bakakaveli.
Ask a question though.
So just a sit one. So it was a situation that ukuthi umama lo, like umntwana after athola umntwana bekayenza the opposite, bekangifuni phambi kwakhe, bekangifakela ama red tape amaningi, enga-understand kune family, kuna wonke umuntu phambi kwakhe, like I was the hated guy. And it was worse because of it was a fact that I was just bought my new house at Kibla Park. You know, everything was fresh, and I said my family was far away, but they were around. Ngokuhlala location like Kibla Park and Soweto is too close. But abantu base KZN, they were moving from KZN baze laphana bazo operate izinto laphaya, while my family la eSoweto, but could not give them that opportunity because I did not want izinto esihlangana nabantu abaningi. Until to your point I realized ukuthi mina la ngithandwa la, it's a situation. And when that commotion happened, that's when I said, okay, I don't wanna cheat nyokomunye kwebeni ngayodlala nalo umama umntana.
Okay.
Manya kuma umntana isaychiki kanti ke
kuzophinde kwenzeke abe khona futhi umntana.
Yes.
Now usekhona kumntwana.
Yes.
Are you guys co-parenting? Because yile ngifuna kakhulu.
As in now.
Yeah.
Now they are my best friends. Both of them. Because
bona futhi boy too. When you say
that's nice.
When you say bona, they are your friends or bona ba my friends?
Ngithi bona ba no, okay, bayazana, bayakhuluma in many times about a lot of things, trying to create something that ukuthi kube nesithembu nanani. Yeah, mara I'm saying now both of them, they are my friends. Mangam text omunye manje ngathi hi, uzothi hi omkhulu, nalo mangathi hi uzothi hi omkhulu, because we are now friends. We have gained to understand ukuthi as it's not about us, it's about abantwana. And lo weside chick, okay, I said benginabantwana abayi4, then one was shona.
Yes.
Kushone lo mntwana lo umuntu wami at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. Manje
so
umuntu wami bekanomntwana oyi1 after lo omunye ashonile. So lo weside chick bekunabantwana abayi2. So I then thought with myself, I spent something like 5 years trying to figure it out. What should I do? How can I please everyone? How can I make all my kids to be in one space? Because my concern was about kids, all that. I'll do whatever it takes as long as my kids will be fine. Because impilo masonabantwana saziphileliwe, so siphilelile case. So now I then had a situation with laba bayi2 laba bahlala nami. Laba beside chick. I took them away from her, even though it was drastic and whatever. But after a year, he saw, no, my kids when they are with you, yes, they are amazing.
Right.
Understand? So I managed ukuthi ngithatha abantwana. They are staying with me. Uyabacheka, bamvakashele. babuye kube na that situation.
Okay.
But loyana beka umfazi wami umntwana usasekuye. And in a situation that I'm saying it now, ukuthi I know ukuthi in a year's time loyana naye uzofuna ukuhlala nalabayani because naye ukhalela abantwana bakubo ukuthi naye ufuna ukuhlala nabantwana bakubo. So I'm creating a home that it will then build and be nice to a point ukuthi umntwana anyeke athande ukuzihlalela iwani instead you will want to be with abantwana bakubo. Understand? The bond that I have with the kids is so amazing to a point to which at some point, even if babanikani, whatever material things, the kids will then come and say, no, we need daddy. So I'm not praising myself, but it's just this how, I think it's because of experience, you know. If sometimes certain things that you have went through, you remember what she said, ukuthi anyeke avume abantwana bangaphandle and whatever, you know, experience yakho yempilo yenza ukuthi wenza izinto differently on a different, understand? So the reason why I love my kids or I want to stay with them is because of I was never staying with my dad, man.
Oh yeah.
So it was a situation ukuthi mina for the fact that as a boy I saw how I suffered not staying with my dad until I knew him when I was 10 years old. Made me to make a point with my kids, my boys, whether girls, I'll make a mark ubo basasena 6 months or 3 months or 1 day. Understand? Yeah, that's where it comes from.
So I think
Father Mindlo was esiqede ungazange
usho. I think that kuyingena kancane before singena ka-fireman.
Okay.
Does it make sense from where I come from though? Magati yena he fought very much for his kids and ugelo uqiniseka I let her go off abantwana amnike bona. Mina I'm that mother that I would fight tooth or nail. If mele sife sonke labantwana ngcono sicommit suicide ngiqhaqha abantwana bonke ngizichache nami kunokuthi ngishiftise abantwana bami kimi. I think it goes back to the upbringing. I love my father like hell because he grew bona yena le stepmother saka bangodisitse like hell, you understand? Through shit and train luck back gliwi ponchi silodwa at some point gliwi khabish lodwa mara kusala yisibesidla silala silile siye esikolweni siyayigqoka uniform because ngiqala ukusokola mase ngizala mina ukuzala kwami Soweto. I think that's when everything yaqala yaphetha, you understand? So I took time to know my mother. Mina mama ngimaze 15-16 years, you understand? Or kinalo mini years kisamutsebi. And I went through a shit. You understand? The deepest shit that you could even think of. From being in a wheelchair to doing a lot. And she was never there. So, Lina banabaka. Ngibafuna la.
Yeah, because of the background. Yeah.
Ngibafuna la. You understand? Siyalo nomntana mi firstborn. She's now 13 stage. You understand? Marutedi, to be honest, co-parenting, it goes njoba bush, iyahluka. But to be honest, when you guys communicate well, when you guys are at peace with each other, like you said, bona le khona udisa ngwana mina ubukama usuyelaza uthando lami nokulababaki. Cause nokusuka la siyezu. You'd swear that we're still dating. Though we're no longer dating. Because we'd have fun, like proper fun with the kids.
And you're no longer dating?
No, we're not. And we're far from going back to each other. I say at all.
Lokho ukuthi uma ngabe ngathi ngicela ungilethele umntana ekhaya kithi kuna something
I don't have a problem.
Ungazofika ulala.
Ngisho nangomkingi ngomncwabo nokulala ngeke.
Angisho kulala naye but ungalala ejaldini.
No. Okay. I don't feel comfortable enough ukuthi ngalala kubo. But ukuhlala till after later ngithi kunama Uber and everything else ezenza ukuthi life ibe simple. So I'd rather request later on sekulate after hours ukuthi besilokhu sichillile and having fun. I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
No, to be honest, mina nginankinga ne ezofana Mindlo ngo co-parent ne. Anginankinga ngo co-parent but eyami into ne ngingaba stepfather I mina anginamntwana azi ngiyafisa mara kuba nabantwana azi bantingi abanthanda abantwana angawo ngiyafisa kuba na but angeke mina ne uma ngabe kuthiwa mhlawumbe ngithola umuntu onabantwana I won't mind ukuthola umuntu I won't mind ukukhulisa abantwana bamantombazane.
Why bamantombazane specifically?
Abafana mina I doubt ukuthi singa connect.
Why?
Uyazi why inkinga kwenzakalani ne?
Yini inkinga?
Ezifana mina. Uma ngabe sikhuliswa ne indlela esikhuliswa ngayo singabantwana. Uyabona mina ngendlela engicabanga ngayo na ngendlela engibone ngayo according to my research. Yabona uma ngabe ukhulisa umntwana womfana awumkhulisi njengomntwana wentombazane. Umntwana umfana umkhulisela ukuthi because this is a tough world ne. This world is very tough. Yeah, it's tough guys. It's tough guys. So as a man understand ukuthi this is a man engimkhulisayo ukuthi naye azoba strong ukufacana nama challenges because kumele akwazi ukufacea ama challenges angathi kusasa ama challenges ama difficulties or ama obstacles
ngeke khona ukureza umfana
mamelaki uyabona uma ngireza umfana okuqala into ama expectations ami as a father figure ne mina ngufada Mindlo oweshipha ufada God ngifada figure uyangithola nginama expectations ukuthi okay I'm raising this boy ukuthi abe indoda kusasa ezo provider iprovide le family yayo akumelanga ukuthi kusasa umfazi wakhe alalingadlanga abantwana abalalibengadlanga ekhona akumelanga ienemy ingene or something a dangerous to family ingena angakwazi ukuthi ukuprotect her family. So uma ngimraiser ngizomnikeza i-tough love ngimraisela ukuthi akabe tough for this world and uyazi umfana mangabe ngimraiser ngaleyo ndlela ne ngizomraiser njengoba ngisho tough love uma ngabe kuukuthi akusiyo umntanami uzoba rebellious ethazini nakho uyabona ngathi awusi time la.
I was about to say that because you don't have to do certain things. We understand. Yes, you can give umntana a tough love, to be honest with you. Yeah. Because we're all given tough love. You understand? That's we're not doing yes. That's why we're not doing drugs. The reason why we're not doing drugs is because the tough love is I told. We understand? But through each and every obstacle that you get into, nanka ama whatever, as a builder strength sako, as a wenza ukuthi uqhubekele phambili. We understand? Ma we told her from a stepmother or you stepfather somehow. But the way Father Mindlo aibeka ngakhona, I mean Father Mindlo, to be honest, if you were about to become a stepfather, sabantwana bamba YouTube abafana, I wouldn't want you to be too hard on them because abantwana bamanje when you get too hard on them, bawela to crystal, bawela to nyaupe, they don't want that. Instead, they want you close to them. Bakona kuba free kuwe. As good magaphuzu yaphuza. Bwazi nawe. As good magabhema ngisho cigarette. You understand or izolo. They just should be friends with you. That you get comfortable enough ukwazi ukuthi okay, at least now I know ukuthi ubhema 1 2 3 4. You understand? Even if ngiyangibonisa umama ke because we are the ones who are supposed to be giving tough love. And then Nina, what you need to do is back us. You understand? Hi, for you guys to be giving tough love as well. Because once she give a tough love song, push them away, and we guys are not aware of that. We're pushing our kids away. And unaware, we understand.
But it's love. It's just that nje ukuthi vele okay, angibe ngalendlela.
Bayingaka abantwana babhemi nyawupe namhlanje. Bayingaka abantwana babhemi crystal. And most yababheka baphuma kuma pam families.
That's why ngibuza ukuthi ya stepfather and guys out there, ya stepmother guys. That's why.
To be honest, ya stepmother.
Before bebe shower abantwana ngenduku. Manje sakhona bashaya abantwana ngemthetho. Yeah, uyakhahlela. But nayi indaba la ekhona. ufuna ukumkhulisa umntwana abe umntwana ozoba indoda kusasa. Yilento ayisho uFather Mindlo. Azoba indoda kusasa whether owami lo mntwana noma ngaba kusona owami, but ngifuna ukuthi kusasa abe indoda. Yinto wrong mangabe mina even if it's tough love, but ngibeke dawe ingakhona.
No,
fanele ngisabe yini ukwenza lokho ngoba manje umntana uzorebela njengobusho or wena ezumama umntana uzothi ayi lo baba uhlukumeza bami.
I wouldn't be saying that. All I'm trying to say ukuthi I want you to back me up. You understand? Because I'm the one supposed to be giving it tough love. Now kubantwana bakhona MDU.
What if you are not giving tough love?
Okay, asifani njengabantu besifazane. But now I am. Mina ke khona utshwara ke tlwele ene ke atia mo tshwantse ke tie teng. And before tough love iphiwa umntwana. Angithi siya iphila talk siyahlala singabantu badala. Angithi ukuthi I babe umntana kho wenza kanje na kanje na kanje. Ngicabanga ukwenza kanje na kanje na kanje. That's communication Mindlo. You understand? That's a communication. Uyenzile koqala wayiphinda kwesi2 sengiya irritate ke manje. Hayi Mindlo umshaye kanti uhlaleleni wena ungamshayi. You understand? Uzomshaya ku right. Ne? But umshaye it's fine and then maqeda ukumshaya I believe in that I think that's how kids would never be rebellious.
Maqeda ukumshaya
umntana uyamchazela ukuthi umshayeleni. Uyamkhahla uyofuna ngakhona maqeda wenza sure ukuthi masekakhama umhlalisa phansi then you explain. Uthi bheka angithandi mawenza kanje na kanje na kanje na kanje yekela ukwenza kanje na kanje na kanje ukuthi ngiyekele nami ukuthi ngingakushayi kusasa. You understand? Ukubaleka induku ngicela uyeka le nale abantwana bayezwa. Because that's how I deal with my kids. And believe in me, now it works. Now it works for me. I don't know with some other parents, but honestly it works for me. But I believe parents don't do that. Instead, they still believe they're forever right. We still hate our kids, lirona. Nathi singabadala siyabahate abantwana bethu.
Okay.
Singekho aware bese sibazisa ubuhlungu too much. So as a stepfather, because uyazi ukuthi lo akusuba bami. You understand? That's why ngithi it's best imonqeda ukumshaya ukhulume naye umazisi ukuthi wenzeleni into yenzile. To maintain a proper relationship, a relationship between wena nomntana.
Sure. Okay.
Because if you don't do that,
yeah, but I just want to understand that with what you're saying, it's a question to say. If let's say, for an example, hey, this one is gonna make us to talk more. Okay, do you as a parent of the child introduce your man or neither your husband as a step person to your child as an issue of pillow talk to the child? Because now with the situation that let's say I'm a parent, now I have my kids, I'm fine with my kids and whatsoever. Yeah. And then now sekuza umama manje. Understand? Do you introduce umuntu wakho whether ma flops wakhe ebantwaneni or whatever, or just to be straightforward to baba lwela straight to the kids ukuthi abantwana bazi ukuthi uzothola tough love lapha yana, or it just happens automatically? Because you just said one thing that is very interesting to say. Fana kumtshela umntwana mafuna ukumshaya manje ustepfather mawuceda ukumshaya mawuceda ukumshaya so ke if ustepfather ke uyomshayile ke this time fana kama explainele manje ukuthi umshayela akasuba bakhe nje, because of now ubaba fanekazi ustepfather fanekazi ustepdaughter fanekazi ustepfather.
Already told ustepfather when you start introducing, you don't say umuntu stepfather. Nana, I don't introduce mama mangihleli naye. Ne? It's a case ukuthi Didi kimalume Mandla kimotwaka for now. I care for now because it's still new. I can't say kintatwa how. I can't just go like kintatwa how. Utsiba ntatwa hai.
asingene la khona sawuthi khona ubaba wakho lo
sengihleli naye ke manje bheka nani ubaba wakho lo ya omncane or umdala you understand that's your father and umuntu wami that's the person who's going to be raising you right now we understand umuntu wami uzoba khona empilweni yami full time so I want you to start treating him as your father okay how mama nginomntana onemibuzo kakhulu before ke mina mangiqeda ukusho kanjalo athi how oh sekunabo babayi2 bese siyabuyela futhi angithi mina nobaba gasazwana siyaqhaza ke bese ngiya explainer ngiya break down the situation mangiqeda ukubreak down the situation then she is going to start understanding ukuthi okay because she's 13 for heaven's sake I explain that on a 5 with my 6-year-old I can't be saying Mom Father Mindlo. I'll be just saying Baba Kolo. This is a 6-year-old for heaven's sake. 6-year-old we'd be saying Baba. After 2 minutes he'd be coming and saying Baba Nkali 1 rand. You understand? I'm just saying.
Okay. But asubuyela.
And it's just a practical example.
Ngiyakuthola usuhlangana ngenza example usuhlangana nami ke nabantwana bami abawu3 when uyafika uyi stepmother ungabuza nabantwana noma uze namntwana like uba free around labantwana even if nga introduce ngithi bantwana bami mawendlo
can I be honest with you
njengoba wena usho
can I be honest with you when it comes to me his stepmothering experience engiphuma kuyo basakokota namanje noma ngingasazwana nabo bababo
okay
bayakokota beze yo mama ngishoda ngama-pets mama udaddy yazi kuzwana nobani khona ukeweza akhumbula ngikutshela ngikubonisa yena loyo mntana loyo ungbize akangicela ngamagunya lapha ayetheleza ngize ngingenamali it was hurting because I did not have anything to give it to her and she's constantly coming and saying oh baba mama udaddy yazi mama udaddy sekabhema ama drugs and yo lo mama amlethile yo uyangifastilita kanjani baze banomntana omncane lo mntana akagezi mama uyahlala she's like crying out to me because I was that kind of a mother in that way you understand so akusi experience yokuqala maybe it's 5 I think it's 5 yeah experience is 5
stepmother is right when
perfect. Bear that in mind, I'd never be perfect. But when it comes to kids, because I've got kids, when it comes to kids, I know how to handle a daughter child. I know how to handle an impossible daughter child. And I know how to handle
we'll talk about how to go about this co-parenting thing.
Marinte one thing I understand is that you are good at kids and whatsoever, as you are saying it now. But earlier on, you said when you don't want to be in a situation where you'll be a step parenting. So which one is which?
Going back to that, when you come with your kids, already you've got 3 kids or 4 kids, I don't mind being a stepmother to your kids because ngikuthola nabo.
Okay.
Ngabayenzi ngikhona. Moments ngikhona, I can't step parent their child.
What if you had the course which involves the corn?
Okay, qhubeka naloyo muntu and then
no, I want you, but I want those kids also with you.
No.
Even if noma ngabe
yiphi
reason noma ngabe it was you are the cause or not
I don't want to know
usekhona ke and njengoba sekhona ne end of the day umntana wakhe ngeke azamlala
ngichaze isaqala ngicela ungilalele ngichaze isaqala ngumakoti ku right akabele nabantu bakubo ke at least
but umntana wakhe
hayi angimfuni mina
am separate kanjani umntana wakhe
angimfuni mina mas
for health reasons that when kuphelelwe when you are at the last end unabantwana bayi3 and usophelelwe mina ngifuna
bande labantwana
ucela baba bayashota
azilimi zetsheni
Eish.
How am I going
As
to
limit
It's
if I
tough,
can't
guys.
back
Yeah,
it,
it's tough.
if I can back it such a limit yokuthi ngicela ngiphelela ngale 3, then it's fine. As limit zetsheni oqhubeka nomuntu wakho. You understand? Qhubeka nomuntu wakho thola umuntu, it's
Why
fine.
kunzima? Okay. Usemtholile kumntwana ngaphandle.
Yazi
Whatever
ngibaleka
reasons,
MDU.
asifayike ama reasons.
Yazi ngibaleka MDU.
Ngilinde.
Okay.
Usemtholileke. Wahlukana nomama womntwana ngokubona imistake aseyenzile. But umntana ukhona. Enze njani? Still ngeke umthande wena.
No, akamkhulise ngizomncedisa futhi nokumkhulisa. I don't mind popping out money
but
from my pocket.
Ejaldini
Angimfuni la ngihlala khona, ngimfuni eceleni kwami. That's the only problem I have. I don't want the child near me.
Why?
Because we bastard of a child. So can keep bastards of child
I
phambi kwami.
think isengiya
I
understand
can't.
ipoint ka Father Mindlo yokuba nzima ukuraise abantwana. Nawe yile oyibalekayo. Nawe
Hayi
yiyo
bafana
le.
mina I've got kids.
No,
And to
But
be honest with you, from my perspective, do you know how male kids are? Abekho abantwana besilisa abanayo ngikutshele njengothando. Abekho rebellious njengamantombazane.
No.
Abafana, I'm raising 2 kids.
Asithi
Mamel.
it depends.
No.
Asithi it depends.
it depends.
No, ungayigeneralize.
Rebellious. No, I'm not generalizing. Rebellious bakhona biyahluka. Asiyeke abantwana bayenza ama drugs to ninga compare nabantwana bayenza ama drugs. We're still talking about kids that are still kids. I need. Abantwana bamantombazana ba overprotective towards abo baba. That's the reality of it.
It depends.
Abantwana bamantombazana.
Ungayigeneralize, it depends.
How?
Overprotective over abo mama ba. Not abo baba.
Abafana.
Oh.
Abafana babe overprotective over abo baba babo.
Okay, I'm still getting there. Get Emma bit.
Okay.
Bana babanyana in most cases. Baba overprotected towards bondad. But for us as single parents, it's kabomme. And I'm raising my kids alone, by the way.
Same with me.
So waka wangonyana yazi umntana umuntomazana wenzani makungena umuntu wesilisa uyamazi futhi akasuka qula esikhaleni abenje aqhwala indawo the 13-year-old akasuka drive aqhwala indawo abe isipithipitho ongasazi ukuthi sicalwe yini. That's how she is.
Okay.
Just to say bheka mama ngikho comfortable.
Ngicela ukuyikhatha.
We understand. Ngicela ungayikhathi for now. Ngicela ukuqhubeka 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then nalo mfana ona 6. Lo mfana okay asiyeke kaMandla. Kuyangena ke lo umuntu wesilisa mebuze kimi. Okay, Mandla uyangena. uMandla iyakufana Mindlo ihlukile. My kids are comfortable towards him. That's the thing. So ngenza example with somebody else because my kids are way too comfortable towards him. So ngeke babeki ba act otherwise they just won't. So kungena omunye umuntu angena Jabulani for instance. Uyangena. Yazi ubukama sobenzani? Ungena beka inyawo so alifake esoki lona 6 makaqeda ahlale sona. Noma ngikukela umntwana lo
Occupy the whole
ngikukela
space.
ufuna 5 months
Yeah.
angene nje just in between afake inyawo bese aya relax. Awunana wayiwetha njalo ezongiphendula thini? Arikanti wayadula mopela hawo wayesadula mole. Adule ko betheng or dini mutlelele bhakete. I understand the situation. Like that's just how protective he is. Hence I'm saying when it comes to male kids, it's something different.
Okay.
Now my son is way too protective, overprotective more than the 13-year-old understands Mara.
Ngicela ukuyikhatha.
It drama yake different.
Yeah, on the cutting note, the issue is that it depends. In my situation, my boys, they like me more than their mothers. But they like their girls. They like their mothers. Like my girls, they like their mothers more than me. So it's quite the opposite, understand? Even though it depends, understand? It depends. Because when I'm with boys, we can play karate, we do all those things. When I'm with girls, it's always hugs. We cannot play anything because whatever we do, the difference is that when I'm with boys, we do all those things. But when I'm with boys, there are more things to do because
you're a man.
man to man. I'm not saying I'm not saying what I'm not trying. You know, because a woman, a girl child, when you are with a girl child, you are with your little girlfriend, you know, there's that sweetness.
From a woman's perspective, from a woman's perspective, do you know, Guti, we bond with our fathers more than our mothers. We in Bona, maybe Akwanda is different, Angas, but we love our dads more than we do our mothers. That's the reality of it. Ask each and every woman, they'll tell you, unless that I was forever absent. And we've got a different way of showing our love. Because unopatwa stage, I need to you want to be a womanly like woman, but at the same time, like your dad is just here, and like you want to show your dad good. No, because once you start giving that love to your child, guys, hope you guys are all listening. Not only Mandla, but all of you guys.
All the father Mindlos.
All the fathers. Okay. Mindlos. Kaizini lalilani, from a woman's perspective, from growing up. Uthando lweni njengabantu besilisa enisinika lona. Abo baba bethu. Lu important alisiyenze sihambe sizingela uthando outside. Once you start giving that true love and love, you bond that much with your girl child. She would never look outside for uthando.
Okay.
Instead, also be confident enough constantly remind your daughter how much you love your daughter. You understand?
Ngiyayithanda leyo shone angifuni ube mude kakhulu because ukhuluma ngomntwana omzalayo.
Uyintombazana.
But sakhuluma nge-stepchild.
Ne-stepchildren do that to stepchildren.
Okay.
Make sure ukuthi uyazi ukuthi uyathandwa. Make sure ukuthi uyazi. Mara ngiyacela tu guys, like you guys take this as a joke maybe. That's why as women we get abused and we tolerate abuse at some point. You end up tolerating abuse because you're seeking for lothando lolu obucabanga ukuthi ukunika lona because uyakushaya. Angazi noma you understand. Because ubabakho akakunika ngalona enough. You're seeking for something that's not there. So better you guys do that.
You are a stepfather ufuna ukukhulisa labantwana ngendlela right as a stepfather and ubatreata ngokufana bonke umfana ntombazana. Somehow nama stepfather nawo athola nawo abuseka ngendlela thizeni.
Yes.
That's why ngiyibuza le question as step parents siyakhona and guys. Mina ngiyawenza like I'm happy ngama experiences. But manje here's the real aspect reality.
Of the reality stage.
Iyenzeka.
Asi-abuseki pillow talk. It's best if you communicate with the mother before you approach the situation.
That's the problem right there.
That's where you start.
Because before umntana manje kufanele ngiqale ngiyo-approach umama and umntana uyamosha manje wena usemsebenzini but mina fanele ngiqale ngi-approach umama umntana akhe bephula iplate and manje na
Kuza it's fine. Mamela Kuza. MDU Kuza. MDU don't be too harsh. MDU don't be too harsh for that part or that particular situation. Please don't be too harsh. Why? I need to be step guys. Not too harsh.
That's why I need to step guys ngoba makumele ube harsh. You must not be too harsh. You end up not knowing.
You are going to be too harsh when I give you the right to be too harsh. Maseka khona ngimtshela ukuthi babakho lo. You understand? Because once ngi approach ngaleyo ndlela uzokhona ukunderstand that second time makayenza momshaya angeke zake ayithatha ngale ndlela ukuthi uyi step father because mina sengiyikhulumile ngaleyo ndlela. You understand?
Thank you guys.
So fanele kumele wena ubani ikhanda la endlini. Fanele kumele wena ukuthi wena uzokhuza umntwana ukuthi mina
umkhuzila ngithi.
Ngicela sivale for today. I think itopic ifuthi eqhubekayo if it's possible.
Aqhubeke
But for today,
No, uzomkhuza nawe somehow.
too much.
No, I'm not saying too much.
okay, asivaleni.
Ayimele ngiyibrandeni.
Se-bus stop. Futhi la ngathi sise-park station, ama-train onke amile. Siyayehla. Next time, Sisazokhuluma.